Volunteering is becoming a lost art these days. People are looking out for themselves and not looking out for the greater good of everybody. And the more I can share and pass on, the more this opportunities will continue to come up.
Somebody told me to start getting involved, so that's why I got involved.
Well, I was a Boy Scout, and then my son got involved in scouting. And against all my wishes, because scouting always makes the parents get involved. I didn't want to have to get involved, and here I am, assistant scoutmaster now, and having a blast.
My son was involved, and when my boys are involved, I get involved as well.
My boys have appreciated that I spend my time wisely with them, and it shows that I care.
But my history goes back to when I was a little girl. My dad took a job as a district executive, so at the age of 1, my father started a Cub Scout and Boy Scout troop at a children's home, and that went all the way through high school when he retired in 1977 from Geopocomus. So I have spent summers after summer at Boy Scout camp. I've been to Philmont, and I just absolutely love scouting.
Our committee chair asked us, and she didn't have to be very convincing. She just asked and said that to do with it would be very important for the boys, and I thought, well, that's something I can do, and I definitely was going to do it. All right.
Get people involved. There's a number of different ways that I've tried, doing different incentives, trying to get people to come, trying different topics, or kind of current topics with scouting that have kind of developed, using like that scouting magazine to kind of help with topics, going to the adult leaders within the district to identify what they want to talk about, what they want to learn.
I think I've helped my unit run better. Just things run more smoothly. We've got a pretty strong committee now. We've got people in more sharing the work. I like that.
It's that you really have to know what people are interested in, and you have to be respectful and be able to be caring about what people want and what their goals are in scouting. I don't view this as a position where it's just grab people to do things, and it's the first person that can breathe is the one who gets the job. That's not what it's about. It's about being able to find out what people are interested in, what motivates them, what drives them, and help them connect with the right things in scouting. And so that helps them achieve their own personal goals, but then it helps them just be happy with what they're doing.
I think training is really important, but I think training and experience is really important too. So when I went to the first training and entered into Boy Scouts, there were a lot of us that were new, and even though we had the trained materials, we really needed the relationships that we developed through training. So I guess that's one of the benefits, is meeting the people, and so that you've got somebody to call when you don't understand how to interpret something.
It does give you a better understanding of what you're trying to do, because I didn't at first. When I got here, I didn't know what I was really trying to do. Now I do, because I've been around a lot of the trained leaders. But
the benefits of working with trained leaders is that you can all share your ideas and your knowledge and build your own knowledge base by learning from each other, and you can combine your knowledge set with everybody else's to make it a better program.
Well, my kids got me involved, and my oldest is a Life Scout now, and he encouraged me to go the extra step and get trained.
I'm having so much fun. As a scout, it was different because you're doing it to learn and to advance, and now we're doing it to have fun and watch the boys grow up and learn all this stuff and have fun too.
I want to be able to inspire youth to advance and have similar experiences than I had, be able to grow.
My boy's been out of scouting for about 8 years now. I'd say what keeps me in scouting is just being able to help boys in scouting, providing the opportunities that you won't get elsewhere in other organizations.
I continue to be involved in scouting after my children phase out in the future through involvement with international scouting and still being involved within the troop, mentoring other boys.
I have a son in scouting, and I want to see him to be an Eagle. Made my dad a promise that he would.
The motivation to continue volunteering is simple and easy. It's just the spark I see in the youth and the adults' eyes when they actually get it, when they accomplish something, learn something new that they don't learn in school, and have fun doing it.